Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Now today's video is the WrestleMania predictions. This is night 1. Night 2 will be coming out 4 hours from now. So right now it's 2:30 p.m. Eastern time, and in 4 hours that'll be 6:30 Eastern time, 3:30 Pacific. So look out for night 2 at 6:30. So let's get into night 1 of WrestleMania. This is in no specific order. I just put it in random order because I don't know what's starting the show. I don't know what's main eventing. But let's start off with the WWE Championship. Bobby Lashley versus Drew McIntyre. Now, if this does not start off the show, this will be the main event. I can tell you that much for sure. If this starts off the show, Bianca Belair versus Sasha Banks will main event. So let's get right into this. Lashley versus McIntyre. Who do I have winning? Well, I'll tell you what I want. I want Bobby Lashley to win the title. You know, he just won it. You split up the Hurt Business for no reason. So, please let him win. But I think Drew McIntyre is going to win mainly because, he didn't get the audience last year when he won the title. So I think this is the whole reason why we're getting this match. And I think Drew McIntyre is going to win. But I do want Lashley to win. But I won't be surprised if Drew wins and the fans boo him. Imagine how that would look. And then the next night on Raw, they're back in the Thunderdome and then they put the cheering noise. That'd just be funny as hell. But anyways, Cesaro versus Seth Rollins. Now this storyline has been good in my opinion. You guys know me. I like Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins is my second favorite superstar on the roster. And we've been getting this Cesaro push out of nowhere, really. But I'm going to have to go with Cesaro. I mean, what's the point of having this rival if you're not going to make Cesaro win? I think Seth Rollins will put over Cesaro, and I hope Cesaro wins. I mean, what's the point of having this rival to have Cesaro lose? So I think Cesaro's going to win this one. And then the WWE Raw Tag Team Championship, Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods versus AJ Styles and Amos. Anyways, at first I wasn't a fan, but I am actually interested in this match. I'm just curious to see how Omos does. His first in-ring WWE debut. I'm curious. I know a lot of you guys are too. And that's the main reason why I'm looking forward to this match. Not, one of the matches I'm looking forward to the most. I'll tell you that on night 1. But either two outcomes are going to happen. Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods are going to retain, and Omos joins the New Day. Or AJ Styles and Omos wins. I think AJ Styles and Omos will win the tag team champions. I'm getting tired of the New Day, man. I really am. They needed something. I don't know, just something. But I think AJ Styles and Omos will pick up the win. And then the tag team Turmoil, Lana and Naomi versus Dana Brooke and Mandy Rose versus Ruby Riott and Liv Morgan versus Natalya and Tamina. Probably the least match I'm looking forward to on night 1, if I'm being honest. Just pretty much all the tag teams put in one match because we don't know what else to do with them. I think the obvious is Lana and Naomi, but I'm going to go with Natalya and Tamina. All right. I want Ruby Riott and Liv Morgan to win because, I've always been a Liv Morgan fan, but I think Natalya and Tamina are going to win mainly because they've been getting a push out of nowhere. So I think Natalya and Tamina will win. And then is this the second last match? No, third last match. Bad Bunny and Damian Priest versus The Miz and John Morrison. Man, oh man. What a terrible, cringe storyline. I can't wait until it's over. Obviously, Bad Bunny and Damian Priest are gonna win. I hope John Morrison turns on The Miz because Morrison deserves way more. Imagine returning to the WWE after 10 years and they treat you like this. Like, this is sad. It really is. And then, don't even get me started on this match. Braun Strowman versus Shane McMahon inside a steel cage match. First of all, this has been a terrible, in fact, no pun intended, stupid storyline. All right? Like, first of all, if I'm being honest, I was looking forward to the match. It's Shane McMahon. We're going to get the most ridiculous spots. Him jumping off a pirate ship. Something. But then you limit the match inside a steel cage. So all of those crazy spots, no more. Now, the only spot I could see is him jumping off the steel cage. We've already seen that like 2 times. Maybe he might go through the cage. But once again, I was looking forward to this match. But now it's inside a steel cage. Just limits everything. Obviously, Braun Strowman's going to win. And this storyline has been stupid. Braun is boring as hell. This is the most boring he's been in his whole career. I've never been a Braun Strowman fan. Never will be. He is boring. He's like the Big Show 2.0. He's a heel one day. He's a face the next day. And then the WWE SmackDown Women's Champion. This, I cannot wait for this match. I'm telling you guys right now. This will be match of the night. No doubt in my mind. These two should main event. You know, I've seen it. I've seen it on Instagram. I don't have Twitter because Twitter's just toxic. But who should main event WrestleMania Night 1? Sasha Banks and Bianca Belair or Drew and Lashley? My opinion, Sasha Banks and Bianca Belair. Now, let me tell you why. Isn't the whole point of WrestleMania, when you win the Royal Rumble, isn't the whole point you main event WrestleMania? Right? I'm pretty sure that's the whole point. Now we have 2 Royal Rumbles, one for the men's, one for the women's. And now we have 2 WrestleManias. So this is the perfect time to do it. Bianca Belair won the women's Royal Rumble. She should main event Night 1. Edge won the men's. He should main event Night 2. I think this should main event Night 1. It just makes the most sense. Logically, it's the most sense to make this main event Night 1. But this has been a terrible build-up. This is the match that it doesn't need a build-up. We know it's going to be a good match. And another thing I like about it, it's unpredictable. Banks and Belair, who's going to win? I seen it on Instagram. It's 50-50. And I don't even know who's going to win. That's the best part. There's really like not that many predictable matches or unpredictable matches. This is one of them. Banks or Belair? Who do I think is going to win? I have no idea. I have to make a prediction, obviously, but it's 50-50. It's right down the middle. I'm going to say Bianca Belair. But no, then I want to say Banks. No, screw it. I'm just going to say Sasha Banks. I'm a fan of both, so to me, it doesn't really matter, but I prefer Bianca Belair to win. But 2 outcomes here. I see either Bianca Belair winning, or if Sasha Banks wins, she's going to have a long title reign. I'm telling you right now. If Banks wins, she's going to have a long title reign. I'm talking about 400, 500 plus days. If you look at the SmackDown roster, there's really no one as credible as her to take her down as champion. That's how I look at it. But this is right down the middle. Belair or Banks. I think Sasha Banks. Sasha Banks right now is at her best. She is. She has more star power than some males on the roster. If I look at the WWE roster, I see Roman Reigns, Drew McIntyre, and Sasha Banks. I see Sasha Banks above some of the males. Like Bobby Lashley, Seth Rollins. Like, she has a bigger name than those superstars. But I don't know. I'm just going on a little rampage here. I just know this is going to be match of the night. I'm looking forward to this the most on Night 1. And that's going to do it for Night 1. I'll see you guys on my Night 2 prediction in 4 hours, 6:30 Eastern, 3:30 Pacific. I'll see you then. Peace.